Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Hogwarts Legacy Let's Play. So we look quite different as we have the dark arts set as our appearance for our gear. And we're over here by the Overlook, where we will learn the second unforgivable curse, Imperio, where we can control the enemy to fight for us. And in between episodes, while I was stocking up in our room of requirements and selling some of our excess gear here, I picked up quite a few new quests. So if we just hop over here to the quest, you can see that we have actually the start of the next quest line with Sebastian, which would lead us to Imperio right here in the Shadow of Time. And then over here with Approached Egg, Poppy is asking us to show up and she will tell us where the dragon is so that we can deliver the egg. But more importantly, if this is Imperio, as you can see from the reward, then what is this in the Shadow of the Mine? Maybe we're doing the wrong quest. And furthermore, we got a message from Lotgok, the goblin we help. He claims the helmet did not work. So he wants us to bring someone who can speak Gobbledygook, the goblin language, and meet with him. And the person we know who speaks it is Amit, so we have to speak to him. Both of these are main storylines, and I think I'm going to hold off on that. If this reward here is Imperial, and that's the spell we want to learn, and thus why we are decked out in dark arts gear, which looks quite impressive. We even wore the scarf. We swapped to a very evil-looking wand handle and Thestral flying mount. The broomstick is about the same. Okay, so if we're tracking that quest, where do we have to go? I guess not the Overwatch this time. Sebastian wants us to be at Felcraft, where the catacomb is. Okay, guess we start here.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Alright, so he's waiting for us there. Awesome. But first, Merlin's trial. That we have activated already, but we didn't do. Hold on. We need some fire for this.
Confringo! Depulsor!
I think the guy who gets transformed is just dead once we push them away.
Confringo!
This is an easy destruction Merlin's trial, but somehow we didn't do it before. I guess when we bumped into it, we didn't realize it's a just a blast them type.
Revelio.
We gotta find the rest though. Where are those pillars? And why is this glowing? Alright, there's another one. Usually there are 4. I guess there's more than 4 here.
Revelio.
Can be easier to scan for them on the broom. There's a chest in there too. Don't see any glowing pillars. There we go. That should be the final one.
Confringo. These Merlins.
Now the final 2 unforgivable curses should be both unlocked to us, given that we are already past rank 27, which is the final requirement for the last one. There's a chest in this stone structure here. Maybe the pillar was blocking the path? Well, it's a legendary one. It's okay, we'll take it.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
Alright, the student report. The catacomb assignment yielded more than I would imagine, or I had imagined. Learning about our ancestor was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. In an area behind the Great Room, which had suffered decay, amid the turned-over sarcophagi, I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately, I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic farther, if only the removal of objects were allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Alrighty, I guess we can
I'm sure
expect...
that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
I can expect some infairies. Looks like spiders again. Of course. Oh, he transformed back.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Alright, seems like there's a couple puzzles here. And we're gonna need some different spells.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
This room is taller than it looks.
Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Accio. Opening all of these is tempting. Accio.
We're here for a reason.
Revelio.
I'd say opening them all is justified.
Accio. Revelio.
Okay, we're just searching down the catacomb. More spiders.
Accio.
We've rid the world
Revelio.
of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Have to say that Sebastian is a great help. He's casting quite a few spells.
Accio. Revelio. Compulso.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
More spiders.
Confringo. Revelio.
Confringo!
Leviosa. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Bombarda. Stupefy.
Confringo!
Revelio.
It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems.
Confringo.
Caves.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Confringo!
Alright, from the minimap, that looks like a dead end. We can go back to the main room. This looks like that great hall they were talking
Now
about.
this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar. Bones. Lovely.
Accio! Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Trying to see if we can open it from pulling one of the tombs, but it seems to be the puzzle here.
Accio!
We need more bones.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio!
Oh,
Confringo! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
oh. Devil Snare.
Accio! I need to find a safe way across.
We need to pull the bones here to form a bridge, it seems. Or I can just go down with a light. It's not so impossible.
Capulso!
I mean, it's like we're here. I kind of want to do this right now, but also feels like we might need those bones.
Lumos!
I can maybe light up this, what looks like a cauldron. We cast, yeah.
Confringo! Lumos!
Maybe not. Feels like we would need the bridge, though. Because once we start climbing, our Lumos goes out. We're supposed to find the relic in that room. Okay.
Revelio! Confringo! Revelio!
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio! Revelio!
Alright, we
Accio.
take these bones with
Wingardium
us.
Leviosa. There's something here by the altar.
I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report and was reminded to leave it where it lie, but research must come before my fealty to the rules. I sensed something about this relic. I was told that those chosen by English oak wands have powerful intuition. I believe it. Therefore, when no one was looking, I acted. I conjured 2 barricades to isolate the relic. Ancestors forgive me, but I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return to it, but first I must ready myself for our next assignment. Learning the Imperious Curse. The spell is set to serve well. against enemies.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
Revelio.
Bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
We need one more.
Revelio!
Right there.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
You've done it! I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
What about the other small rooms here that we haven't opened? This one here has a chest behind it, and
Revelio!
I don't see how we can get in. And the bridge. That bridge also requires skulls and bones. I'm gonna give it one more shot. I think those fire spots on the ground can be lit up. I think if we can open those
Revelio!
couple doors, the bones will be inside for us to build the bridge. But for us to get that, we need to...
Confringo!
That doesn't do anything.
Protego!
See, that
Confringo!
lights up, which makes me feel like we should be able to light it up.
Lumos!
Do we need to push it all the way back? Alright, we're risking
Confringo!
quite a bit. Nope, no good.
Lumos!
We can't just climb that. Okay, that's actually available now.
Accio!
Alright, if we just
Lumos!
do that, we can actually pull this off.
Accio! Lumos!
Take a bit of damage.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio!
Wait,
Wingardium Leviosa!
why doesn't it attach to this by itself? Maybe the other side? Oh, okay. That works.
Rickety bone bridge complete. Revelio.
And I assume this will lead to that room that we couldn't enter from the other side. Yep.
Accio.
And the door's open. Perfect. Now we can move on.
Revelio.
What did we miss up there? Oh, that's the block we used to enter. Spiders.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
Alrighty.
Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on.
Mind control, here we come. Let's grab this one.
Imperio. Confringo.
This can't be it. Only two little
Confringo.
spiderlings?
Revelio.
Oh, there's more. Let's do these side doors first.
Depulso. Revelio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
Wait,
Revelio.
I tried.
Accio.
okay, that's gonna open up, and we're gonna have a
This looks
spider
different
come
than
up.
what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Revelio.
Different symbol open different doors, I assume.
Accio.
That worked. Keep going.
Confringo.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep
Which
better tonight.
rune is next? This one.
Accio.
And then if we want to open this one, we need this one.
Wingardium Leviosa.
And then this door is
Accio.
this one. This one.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and
Revelio.
shoulders above these bones.
Accio.
Nicely done.
Might as well open the last door too. Ah, it's just a potion. This actually leads to the relic? I thought the main entrance would do that, but I guess not. I have to go back. I thought this would be the relic direction, unless that door is actually blocked. Oh, that makes sense.
Confringo! Imperio!
Let's control the big one.
Confringo!
He's not fighting for me, despite being under my control. Well, they're fighting. I need to change a couple of spells to satisfy what we need. I need to lift one, slam one, control one. I need to lift a small one. Go help us fight. There we go. Lift you, slam you.
Levioso. Confringo. Descendo. Imperio.
Control you again. And then, let's see, we can do a freeze slash combo.
Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Never knew spiders could make such a mess. Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Imperial Curse, very, very useful. Did we cut open the webs?
Rebellion.
Doesn't look like burned, but we'll take that. Alright, time to unleash this little spider here.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
See, he's trapped behind the web.
Confringo.
It doesn't look... There we go.
Revelio.
Alright, now that we picked up everything, we can go find the relic.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Confringo.
Wonder what we will be fighting here. Lots and lots of spiders.
Stupid one. Imperio.
Ooh, behind us.
Stupid one. Defender.
Supposed to bury her head when she...
Descendo.
There we go.
Confringo.
And then we don't use potion, which means... we can use some Chinese chomping cabbage. Our specialty.
Descendo. Defender. Imperio! Confringo!
Anyone else? This one's controlled by us, I think.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Oh, that one bugged out.
Revelio.
Huh. There are more items on that side.
Confringo. Revelio.
We missed a chest there. Oh, it's a potion. Right. Okay.
Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Accio.
The relic contains abundant potential. Its possibility could benefit not only wizard kind but the world, but the dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent might be too great. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic. It looks like this.
Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
Revelio.
Okay, we'll talk to him after we make sure there's no loot left.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
Man, the decision here.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Uh-oh. Ominous.
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Wow. The only thing I'm really considering here is that Sebastian is still going to teach us the last unforgivable spell, the Killing Curse. And I kind of want to side with him here.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperio!
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity! I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperio! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on.
What did you do?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
I guess the dark arts clothing fits, as we have really descended down a very ugly path.
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperio on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
We've always looked out for each other, Ominous and I. I hope he knows that hasn't changed.
I mean, I hope we get to heal Anne by the end of all this.
How long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
Alright, we need to go back. Could we fly back? No, we can't. Okay.
Revelio.
Who are this group? Can we make them fight each other? Wait, Felcraft is on fire. Oh no, what do we do?
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
We did something really bad.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
Okay, Ramrock's Loyalists. Not us, not us, not a
Feldcroft's
curse.
in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Bombarda is part of the duelist quest. Blow up a bear, red bear with Bombarda. Okay.
Bombarda! Confringo!
I need to change some spells. And let's do... I can't see which ones are loyalists. And to blow up a loyalist. Oh, any loyalist. Oh, Sentinel. Loyalist Sentinel. Ooh. That's a Sentinel. Bombarda when he's charging his magic. Ooh. Ow, 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 ow. We need to stop doing the requirements.
I'm handling
Can't get him while he's under our spell.
There's nowhere to go. We have to fight.
Keep out of sword's reach!
We're not done yet. Yep. Oh, I can't. I can't. I don't have the right spell.
Descendo. You'll not win here.
Mind!
Imperio!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
I mean, we just used that spell a couple times.
Revelio.
Right in front of all of them, so I don't know. I don't know how we can persuade him that we're any better. Seems like we picked up all the loot.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
That did not go well. But, yeah, we learned the extra spell. And we look forward to learning a few more. We're only missing one spell now. We have killed enough goblins. And in fairies. 6 more spiders, 15 more trolls, and 2 more duelist feats. Alright, we'll get these done eventually, and that will help us level up. We are getting there. Have a fine collection of these now as well. Waiting for a new talent, so we can take the Imperio Mastery, and he can help us curse all the targets, and once we have a lot of curse stacks, we can kill them all once we pick up our killing curse, which is a matter of time. So if we look at our quest log here, I think we're going to clear out the side quest first. We're going to talk to Poppy next time in Hogsmeade, and then we'll continue with Sebastian's main quest line, which I don't think is... I think it is the killing spell in the Shadow of the Mine? Because we had In the Shadow of the Undercroft, In the Shadow of Time, which was this quest, and I guess In the Shadow of Mind would be the next one. But we'll proceed with that and see if we can learn our final spell. And until then, bye!